British workers are demanding robots that take their jobs pay income tax on earnings. GETTY FAIR Workers are demanding robots pay tax to make things fair in the workplace, say. Recent survey reveals a third of all workers believe automatons will be doing their job within the next 15 years. The poll of 1,000 people also showed 57% of workers think these robots should be taxed in some form. Ed Molyneux, the CEO of cloud accounting firm Free Agent, which carried out the survey, said the research shows the majority of people think the future of the workplace involves robots. But he said statistics showing 69% of people in the UK would be happy to work for a robot boss indicate employees are warming to the idea of automatons in the office. GETTY colleagues Brit people think their robot co-workers must pay tax in some form. Automation is coming for you. GETTY Images automation has already eliminated the job of lift operators. There is also a clear desire among British workers to ensure that things are fair. Ed Molyneux, CEO, Free Agent, he told Daily Star Online, our research shows that while nearly half of them already think their job could be at risk to automation in the future, they also appear to be fairly welcoming of this change. A third even say they'd be happy to work for a robot boss, which suggests that they are becoming increasingly comfortable with their role that technology could play in the workplace. But he said most people think that, human or not, workers and employers still should pay their fair share of tax on earnings. We look at the most famous robots around. He explained there is also a clear desire among British workers to ensure that things are fair, even in the event of a rise of the robots in the economy. Hypothetically, if robot bosses did start becoming commonplace, we know that most people would like to see these machines, or at least the business owners who operate them, pay the appropriate amount of tax. It'll certainly be interesting to see whether or not we'll ever see the government taxing a company that owns a robot to the same extent as they would be with a human employee in the years ahead. Mr. Molyneux also predicts white-collar jobs being lost to technology, saying higher-skilled positions are in jeopardy. But he said it is likely that many industries will be adapt to the rapid changes. This year's theme is the robot revolution has begun. Reuters, the THR-3 can be controlled by a wearable system. He added some experts predict that professional services industries may be particularly vulnerable to automation, but it's possible there could actually be an even wider range of middle-income jobs potentially affected over the next decade. That may mean anything from clerks and chefs through to office workers, junior lawyers and security staff having to face the prospect of having some, or possibly all, of their work performed by new technology. This might sound alarming, but I don't think this necessarily means doom and gloom for the economy. Instead, it's likely that in addition to a redefinition of some office roles, there could be a rise in self-employment where people start providing bespoke professional services that add deeper value to clients. Related article.